The Constitutional Court may have granted Parliament 6 months to adopt the Electoral Amendment Bill, but the One South Africa movement says it still prejudices independent candidates. And Maimane says they'll take the bill on review in court if it passes with the restrictions on contesting national elections. Maimane and One South Africa want the proportional allocation of seats according to number of votes revised for independence. And as Govan Whittles reports, he has some support.
The One South Africa movement wants to make sure independent candidates can contest the national elections in 2024. Maimane, One South Africa's chief activist, says the amendments to the Electoral Act simply aren't good enough and place severe restrictions on independent candidates who want to contest.
It's impossible for anyone in an independent capacity to win. It still strengthens political parties and gives them the proportional vote, which allows them to benefit. Even if someone does an exceptional job in their community, nothing really changes. So to me, I think Parliament has failed the people.
Maimane says if the Electoral Act is amended with the current proposed amendments, they'll go to court to ensure the constitutionality of them is tested.
We've certainly looked at what the bill looks like, and at the end of the day, if it doesn't pass constitutional muster, we must challenge it, because what we don't want to do is elections being set aside because they are unconstitutional.
And Maimane says they won't wait for the Electoral Act to be amended before planning for the 2024 elections. He's looking for a negotiated settlement that'll set the rules for how independents can contest. Some of the people here at the rally say they found hope in his message and believe that independent candidates should be running councils and wards across the country.
They have a councillor. They voted for the president. Today they are in the dark. No one from the senior seats comes and consults these people. No one from the government seats comes and consults or talks about the darkness they are facing now.
All political parties, from ANC, DA, EFF, all the parties, they are not focusing on the people's needs. They are focusing only for the vote and their agendas.
This movement is also supported by a number of civil society organizations who stand ready to join One South Africa in that court challenge if the amendments to the Electoral Act are passed in the National Assembly. Govan Whittles, Johannesburg.